Okay, so I just got to break it up into parts, right? Because of there's too much stuff, right? So uh, after I was finished separating the dimes from the nickels, I did look through a couple nickels, and we left off with the in part one with the 49 nickel we found. I guess I guess the thing, if I was going to say anything, is I got to get a little closer, right? That's a little too far. Let's see how close I can get without losing the edges. Because the first thing I noticed on that four, when I took a second look at it, is it just looks wide. I understand that that's just where I believe when the letters are close to the rim like that. Let me look at that four under the loop. I'm gonna pause. If not, this is gonna be a really long video. Yeah. Okay. So we got a 49. So yeah. So part one was the separation. I did some talking about some random stuff. Now I tend to do that. And also, I pulled up on Google, what the silver nickels were, which is almost irrelevant because obviously, if I find 40s, I'm putting them to the side. You know what I mean? Like I can always check it later. It's not like I found the 1943. Yeah, I'm gonna put that. No, if I find a 1943, I'm gonna put it to this. If I find a 1963, I'm not sending it back to the bank. You know what I mean? Or I'm not putting it. Actually, I don't. I don't send silver back to the bank. I put it not silver. You know what I mean? Non penny coins. I don't send back to the bank. I have a jar, a water cooler jar in my basement. Yeah. Speaking of the devil, I found a 63. And I'll put this into even this. I'll put this to the side, and we'll take a look at it later. What's that shaking? Oh, there's something on my desk. Oh man, nice cup of coffee this morning. Yeah, so sometimes if I know a video is going to be too long, I will I'll break it up into parts because no one's watching it, man. No one's watching a 20-minute video. You know what I mean? So let's be honest. 1923p. A lot of shine, right? Or glare or something. So am I looking for anything specific? Pacific Atlantic Indian Ocean? Am I? No, I'm really not. I mean, okay, so I spoke a little bit about this with the quarters. If you didn't watch the quarter videos, man, they were pretty dope. I found some tremendous errors. We found a proof, the whole 9 yards, man. They were great quarters. We found some quarters that my long time. Oh, here we go. We got a collar error. I felt it with my fingers when I picked it up. Nothing major. Eric said he thinks that's from acid, which would totally make sense. I found 5 of them. I found one, and I was like, "Oh, I never seen one like this before." Then I found another, and I was like, "Oh, I can't believe we found two." And it ended up being 5. That's pretty cool. Collar error. And it was a tremendous quarter roll hunt. If you didn't see it, check it out. And yeah, Eric Kenine Collectibles, he helped me out a lot. My longest standing member. and a dude who knows a lot about quarters. A lot about quarters. A lot. I know you're gonna start doing videos again soon, Eric. I know, especially in the wintertime. And Eric, I know this is a little on the side. Tell me, you've been stacking up on the penny boxes. I know you haven't messaged me in a minute, but I know you must have a ton of penny boxes. No, especially knowing that they're gonna stop making them next year. And this goes for everyone out there. Obviously, you're all of you out there, right? Because look at that. It looks like a heart. Right? Isn't that crazy? I was like, yo, it looks like a heart. It's a P, obviously, but it looks like a heart. I mean, all of you out there, right? You're getting, but I know Eric my member Eric used to do like a box a week or a box a day or two. That's crazy, something crazy like that. And I was just like, phew. And I think I started talking a little bit about this in the. I'm looking at the brim over here because it has like these little shapes in it, and I just want to make sure it's not some sort of special strike, right? I don't want to say I mean, obviously, a stutter strike is a special strike, but there's all types of crazy strikes that happen. Not, but man, but that piece sure does look like a heart. It's like a blob, also. But what could happen is that the nickels could have been on top of a different type of a coin, and they could have got squeezed together when they were, stored somewhere, and they could have just put a little bit of an impression of a different type of something there. No big deal. Do not think we have a special strike or anything like that. I'm looking on the reverse. As long as you have it in your hand and you got your loop out, you might as well just look at the reverse too. Okay. All right. So, that's nice. Full steps. That's a beauty, huh? A 2025D. Look at that. Man, does that look like a proof? I don't think it's a proof though. Let me get the da 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 da. Let me get out the dingling. Could be. I really can't tell. I can't tell. You should be able to tell. It looks like a mirror. Sometimes there'll be a. You should be able to tell a proof. Uh, I really can't. I don't think it is. If you can't tell if it's a proof, it probably isn't. I can't tell. I just can't tell. But it is a 2025. Maybe I could take a picture of this. Just like, come on, dude. Oh, come on. You know, it's slipping between my fingers. I think that's the problem. I'm trying to get that real. All right, got it. All right, put that to the side too. Wow. Even this looks like a proof. Here goes another one. Wow. See, wild. Okay. Obviously not. I mean, you know what? I shouldn't say obviously not a proof. I shouldn't say that. It looked like a proof to me too. Okay. I moved a little too quick through those last couple. I caught myself there. I got you know what? Let me go. I'm actually gonna go back to those last two. I got so enamored by the sheen that, you know what? I stopped looking. I got hypnotized by the beauty of the coin that I stopped looking for any errors on either one of these. I'm so dumb. Right? They could have been doubling or die clashes. I wouldn't have even noticed. Okay. And I realized that as soon as I picked up the next coin, like, what am I doing here? I'm just like picking stuff. I pick it up and I put it down. Huh. Postman damage? Yeah, just damage. Just damage, Joe. All right. We're at 10 minutes. Am I going to get through the rest of these nickels? It would be nice if we found something good. I mean, so far looks like we got some nice average nickels. I mean, a couple of them might be proofs. A couple of them are older. Nothing to write home. I think, how many we got left? I think we can make it through it. It might be a little bit longer, but I really don't want to make. I probably should stop here and let's just go through. Let's do it. You know, what happens is, you can see if anybody ever out there ever starts up their own YouTube channel, you can see all the analytics. It tells you how long people stay watching your videos, and it's very hard to change your personality. I got to be honest with you. Um, yes, you can work on it, right? Yes, you can work on it. Like I've struggled with my weight my whole life. I can get into that whole. I could talk. I could. You want to be my therapist? You want to be my therapist? I could talk to you for hours. Yeah, I had my waist when I was 12 was the same waist when I was 30. And all that. Anyway, but I work on it, right? And that's what we do as human beings, right? We struggle with things, we work on it. Some people stop working on things, and that is when we fail, right? And that I can't do a good Yoda. And that is why you fail. I can't do a good Yoda. But Yoda, I tried. No, try. Do or don't do. No, try. Luke, don't be such a friggin' loser. Luke was such a millennial. He didn't even know it, right? 64. We got another little older one. Oh, yeah, look at that. 60. I don't know if the 60 is a special year or not. Lost my train of thought a little bit there with the trying and doing better and failing and continuing to try. No, another 64. I don't know if it's another 64. D. How many coins? I put some nickels to the side there. I like to do 10 short videos. Oh, whatever it is, whatever I was getting towards. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. So I lose people at whatever it is, 5 or 10 minutes, and for whatever reason that I lose people at 5 or 10 minutes, there's a good chance, yes, I can work on improving and analyzing to depth where it is that that I'm weak, right? And but there's a chance I'm never gonna know, and there's a chance I'm never gonna really. It takes so much work. All these 64s, was a 64 like a popular year? So there's a chance that it's just never gonna happen. So really, sometimes it's better to improve on your strengths than try to. And no, it's better, right? It's better to strengthen your strengths than improve on your weaknesses. So if you do a good 5 minute video, then do a bunch of 5 minute videos, then try to do a great. Because think about it, man. I mean, think about it. I mean, for personal growth, yeah, you're probably better off, right? Like if you want to climb Mount Everest, but you're an awesome. So like Mount Everest, let's say is 10,000 feet. It could be 50,000 feet, whatever the hell it is. But let's just say it's 10,000 feet. Is it better to climb Mount Everest once or to become the champion of climbing Mount Fuji or whatever else? The 10 or the 5,000 foot where you could hang off the side like Tom Cruise or cliffhanger. You know what I mean? Like, or try to climb up Mount Everest and never climb it. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. It depends what your personal goals are. That's what it depends on, right? I mean, Yoda said, "Don't try, do." You know, um, don't try, do. So if you're gonna do it, then do it. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to the videos. So, am I ever gonna? Is one of my goals to become an awesome 62, an awesome 20-minute YouTube video person? I don't. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's one of my goals. See, that's the thing. I don't think it's one of my goals. I don't mind doing 5 minute, 10 minute videos. I just really want my content to be the best that it could. I want to make sure that the discussion that I'm having, like in my mind, you're in front of me. My audience when I talk. Remember, right? Yeah, one of my goals should be to learn how to talk English finally before I drop dead. Right? Remember that I was a therapist slash counselor for 20 years. So when I talk, I'm kind of talking to someone. Like it's second nature to me to be speaking. I have a desk in front of me and I have a phone in front of me. Right? Like if there was a camera in front of me with the phone, so the phone to me is my patient. So it's kind of weird, honestly. To be honest, it's kind of a weird thing. It's almost. And the funny thing is, I just kind of realized that right now while I'm doing this is that I wonder if that's one of the reasons why this feels a little bit natural to me. Is I kind of feel like I'm not working, but I kind of feel like I'm counseling almost. Anyway, You're sucking me into the 20-minute video. 23p. All right. So we got a bunch of nickels here. Some older ones. No silver. Nothing to write home about. Definitely not as interesting as nowhere near as interesting. I'm glad I didn't do it into 2 videos because it's just not that as interesting as quarters. Nowhere near as interesting as quarters. So I'm glad we got it all into one video, one episode. Not that bad. But we're one of those. Were one of these were those proofs? Wouldn't I'll be honest with you? Would not surprise me if I think this is I think that's the proof. I think that's a proof. Is this and I've seen other older nickels. I think that's a proof too, or a satin. Those are really nice. And then we got some nice 60s and I don't think we even got any 50s in there. Did we? I don't remember. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll do the short videos on those. I might look up if we have any nice condition, and I'll probably look up some of these and what the proofs look like, especially this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a proof. That is sweet. It's a P. I don't know if and you know what? It might say the S is the proof, and then it's not. Then I'll definitely look up a satin and a special strike on this one. All right. Anyway, God bless. I'll see you in the next one.